Hello, and welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft Season 2, Episode 62, I believe? Yeah, I think this is 62. Now, today we're going to be focusing on getting the second stories on some of these buildings. More specifically, getting the second story on this one. Oh, I started recording at the wrong time. Oh well. But I need to get the second story to this mob farm up and going. Which means I need to get some cats over here. I need to do the plotting out for all of this. But I actually have to get the second story on this farm kind of up and going. Because I AFK'd here the other day. And I actually AFK'd here for about an hour. Granted, I'm probably not going to need all that much gunpowder. Since it's just me I'm providing for. But this is kind of what we're working with. Also, this is kind of what our melon farm is producing right now. Got a lot going for it. But I'm still kind of trying to figure out, well, I was kind of fighting with myself. Do I want to do a second story on this? And I think I've come to the conclusion that yes, I want to do a second story on this thing. Granted, I'm going to have to build up the farm and then put windows around the outside of it. Windows and I think an extra wall scape and stuff like that all on the outside of it. So, I do have a few boxes of materials. I have this, and this. Didn't use the green shulker box today. But I have a little bit of material. Now, I'm going to get up here and probably stop the lower portion of the farm. Just make sure it's not going to do anything. Oh, no. I'm not in the right spot. No! There we go. But I think I want to get down here and actually turn this portion of the farm off. Also, I named Fortune and Silk, finally. Alright. There is just the basic shape of the farm. It is the exact same shape as the one beneath it. Same frame and everything. Now, I've just got to get trapdoors in the middle of this, cats in place, and carpet, which I actually don't have carpet on me. Luckily, I'm like right next to a sheep farm, so I can just run over here and grab some. Alright, there is that. Now, I have to do the actual outer walls of this place. Before I fully close it up again to get it to work, I have to do the outer walls of this so I can know where the windows are going to end up being. Okay, now the windows up here are going to look a little bit strange, but I'm doing the tinted glass behind regular glass. So, it looks regular, but isn't. Also, the windows are going to have to be strangely laid out because of what this building is. Okay. Now this part of the farm is in. Now I just gotta get slabs and stuff on it. That means also putting the roof on it in front of the glass. I know this isn't typically something you want to do for a build, but this is just on the farm. Everything else is still gonna have the glass. You can kind of see that I didn't put tempered glass on these, and that's because it's not actually needed there. Okay, now here comes the fun part. I grabbed every trap door I had access to, and I have to layer trapdoors in here. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be enough. That's the reason I have all the extra wood in my inventory. Okay, I may or may not have made a few too many trapdoors, but this is now going. Now I've got to run around and find my torches and then get back. Alrighty. This thing is fully prepped up and ready to go. And it is completely closed off. And since the tempered glass is here, it won't affect the light level inside. Now, I do need to stick an official roof on this thing, which is probably just going to be like one level up just so it doesn't affect all the windows. So it's probably just going to be up here on all of these guys. Just so the entire thing is closed up and I don't have to worry about anything. And then I've got to plop a roof on this guy. Okay, and regardless of rain, this roof is now in place and the entire farm is inside. And actually, between the roof and everything, there's actually space in there. Ooh, not the right building. There we go. There's actually enough space on that to actually put a third piece on there if I wanted to. But it's all going to be up to me testing this later today. Now, the next big thing. I've got to figure out how I want to do all of this. Well, first of all, I need to sleep, and then I need to figure out what I need to do with all of that. Now, my main thing is, can I figure out a way of hiding this water collection a little bit better? Because this building is already on... Ooh, there goes some melons. This building is already so much on everything else. I think I just want to take this and make it a little bit more of a flat angle. Just so there's a bit more space. And with how thin this is, I think that's actually something I can accomplish. It's going to be a bit of finagling, but I think I might be able to. Okay, thins that back, gives us a bit more space here. Okay, and after adjusting this, I did do some pathing through here, so there is some actual paths that actually go through this area. There's even a small little alleyway piece that goes to this door, and this connects all the way back to our dock area. So all of this is becoming more interconnected as we go. And I am absolutely determined to keep this building here, which is actually the reason I moved this back. Now, I actually want to get a bit more of these places figured out. Like, these smaller outlets are just going to be one story. They're just going to have the buildings on those. But I still have to go around and get the second story on a lot of this stuff. Like this piece. Okay, for the time being, the roof up there on the creeper spawner is a little bit strange. I'm just kind of having to mess around with it and figure that out. Because the buildings are basically connected at that corner. Hold on, I want to get back up there so I can show you guys. But you can kind of see they actually share this one pillar here. So I am actually going to have to do the roof on this one before I can finish doing the roof on this guy. But with the second story in place, I can see that there will be enough space to put a roof on this one. And I think I am just going to do this roof piece this way and then have all these other ones just kind of build up to the building. Also, if you hear any barking in the background, sorry. Our dogs have, for whatever reason, felt the need to just go ham about a car that just drove through. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get this entire thing done today, but I am going to try to get some of the roofing bits on these smaller guys done. Because these are going to be a lot easier to get done. A slight detour. I actually had to come back in here because apparently, hold on, let me make sure the upper story is good too. Yeah, that's good. Apparently I didn't reopen the trapdoors into the center. So there's just been a creeper running around back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Poor guy. Okay. Coming back in though, I do have all of these little side buildings. Both the side buildings and this front bit all have the roofs on them. Now, after doing all of that, I know for sure I don't have the material to actually do the upper story of this. That's going to have to be in the next video, sadly. I have to do some more grinding to get some more material. But the creeper farm, completely done. The melon farm is a work in progress. All I have to do is get that main top portion of the building done, and then we're good. We're good to decorate and do whatever with everything else. And with the buttload of trees I gotta harvest back there, I think I got work cut up for me the second I get off of here. So, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!